This is Terry, the Bricklayer Helper, Part 2. While Terry was breaking some leaves, spearheading a march of dimes in a salvable army's decorative fulfillment, regarding Terry's supposed Eastern petty grandeur. Yeah, he was about as petty as the down welfare seemed death walker. While Terry was raking some leaves in front of the garden of a silken meadow in order to clear the path for the wheelbarrow's mortar, he began to realize that there was some form of spiritual correlation between his hands, hard work, his hands. Hard work with his body's internal grooves that were the very sustainability of God, like a reasonable dust particle that clings on to the outlet of a river's holy water, some decaying loneliness from his own describable aspects of associative splendor, often being like a poor cock that just won't go away when considering Terry and his paternal nature. There was a firming Northern Italian fog released by him. The arrow stains from Exxon on his lumber jacket was refined, turning as well Terry's absent nature regarding cool motor cars and his heaviest cement trucks elephants. Like, there was a cool cement trucks that looked like elephants, and almost an African albino race with blotches and the furrows of the river and the crystal of my including mine machine. It was his brain and also humble, tired, the soul of biblical cemented values. They were being hauled up the trucks by a supposed minority's grace and statuesque concern. The workers being disciplined by the overcast or sunny day with the sacred nature of the ruggedness and flexibility competing with both discipline and beauty. The beauty often being represented by flowery nurse's uplifted skirt, and she was hot, like Shangri-Lan creatures that were toiling as well by the pearly hospital that let its patients smother and for female companionship. Terry observing the downtown trains were like the express routes with a jury charm that explained the Mongolian maternal downside almost like a retarded parent. I wanted to go full bloom with while tiptoeing through the two lips of mutual longing yet fulfilling bisexual repression. Well, not really bisexual repression, but using the girl thing, protecting the girls, Terry beckoning a more absolving, a more grounded mental scaffolding that looked beyond his humbler possible evidence summits and heights. The Americans they were working for were oil rig tycoons who had the whimsical flair of obnoxious coyotes that often howled uselessly at Terry and Frank's Italian setting sun. They had a certain bullying care about them, and used their machinery in order to hypnotize their fellow man instead of nourishing the difference of Terry and Frank's ambiguity regarding this aspect of the American's personality. His size was often like a hologram boss that ensured his presence by not truly being by Terry and Frank's side after all. But they were frightened by the parallel diversities of Terry and Frank's non-condescending nature towards them. While Terry and Frank couldn't wait until they stopped working on this side of things, they were full of creepy unrighteousness towards them, and many skeletons in the closet. They were quite bountifully and even judging from the crosses in their militarized graveyards. They were quite bountifully seen, judging from the crosses in their militarized graveyards that hung them shamelessly to towards the soldiers out of the submission of the tyrannical at times broken care. My ex-wife was cheating with Sal, the American Colombian Negro. I'm not racist, because she couldn't see beyond her uniform platformed commitments regarding the inevitable uselessness of this endeavor. She was weak mentally and had no real character. Therefore, she fell for Sal's walnut rap-like poetic style. The only thing sweet about Sal was his sweet tooth, and he was munching on bran muffins and Coca-Cola. Once Terry saw Sal in front of a Christmas turkey, Sal assumed the drumstick's posture, whiteness, turning Sal into a sort of albino with the stuffing acting, turning Sal into a sort of Republican albino with the stuffing acting as a Colombian referred to as a cinnamon girl that Nella, the ethno-like from a food so could never be. Terry, the brilliant, dim-witted Bricklayer, helped her notice discern change in Sal's character, and began feeling sorry for him, for him, because Terry knew that Sal was becoming mentally ill, and that Sal was falling prey towards the Americans' needs of psychotic feedback, or Joe Sixpack's need for non-free vengeance. Terry later found out that Sal had a mild depression, instead of a truly admitted illness that encompassed Sal's overall resemblance with other kind of minorities, that encompassed the normalization inkling of a similar individuality, not because they were condescending towards supposed superior Anglo-Saxon doctrines, but due to the fact that they had the wings of an African desert flowing through the pushing American lands. Terry and Frank were not visible minorities, but they sure saw, ate, and even thought differently from the majority's demand of economical worship. Terry and Frank simply believed in monetary sufficiency. We just plain happy with a simple paycheck. In order to fulfill their daily needs. And this was no need for concern because it was done by everybody, bigger dreams or not. That day, Terry noticed a certain enduring quality of a redemptive creed in Sal, and he was willing to help him get over Nell's affair if only Terry could soften Sal's heart, because Terry thought that the sexual forbidden affair between both of them were really raping the Madonian nature of Nell's femininity. Nella was having regrets as well because Frank and Nella's kids were about to go through puberty, and they needed a stable nest in order to secure the child from the cruelty of the world. Guilt started to enter Nella's maternal mind, and she called Sal to call it quits. And even Sal became a little friendlier towards Frank when he received a phone call from Nella, and he broke up right in front of Frank's presence. As Sal and Frank looked into each other's eyes, bonding them both with a new citizenship of masculine indifference towards Nella's silly nature, and the crying voices over the bundle, Terry, Sal, and Frank. Frank always knew about this affair. They had a cell phone, but had patience because in his kind heart, he was too old to get mad and jealous because he had a character of progressive charm and an open-minded resilience. Was Nella's reconfirming need of his love, which was about to get greater and bigger like a blossom NAFTA agreement between Canada and the States, with the European ties that they all so immensely appreciated. They were all under the boardwalk and up on the roof. And all they got sometimes were splinters and sunburn out of it. But they knew they were creating a great symbol to the two countries, leaving each other like a spoiled baby for his mother, milking their extracted pensive marrow from their bones in front of a great big mansion with God as the real true boss that was finally built upon the concrete reserve value of all their lands, endearing themselves as immigrants often do towards the last nourishing quality of their participant engagements between the last spike, with liberating statues at their side, with shovels as instruments and picks as guardian angels, tools, in order to truly construct both themselves and the world. Terry Bricklayer, the output is Boss Strike Part 2. Finished over. Hope you enjoy that. I consider that one to be my classic. And there's so many between the lines things in that one. So, buy that book, come on, will ya? For God's sake, it's only $6.99. But, you know, I kind of like doing the video thing too. Promotes it, denotes it. You guys might not even buy it. Fools. You nice guys, not fools, you nice guys. But take my lives, man. Take my lives. Take my lives. Take that dirt. You never know who we're going to flirt. I know. Blue Hopper, there it is. Center of the Blue Hopper. Short stories about Mike and Tankany. And this was my theme music. Can see it every day. Hold on, I gotta see what my job was like, okay? Make you guys understand. It's too bad I couldn't put that in the background. Until I learn how to use your Windows, how to use movie making. And we'll all be happy. And it only seems, you guys, these two dudes aren't doing nothing. Have to watch me, you know. Those are the bricks being laid. That's an old timer with the bricks behind his back. Strong as an ox. As kind as a rugged horse. This is what they did for a long time, you know, my father did. It's an important job. Nowadays you need a resume for it. So God bless them. God, I hate the day it doesn't work anymore. But they got Terry out of it.